Hey guys, it's me again. Murphy's on vacation, so it looks like I'm hosting another theory. This time I wanted to discuss the merchandise. Not the products that have already been released, but new potential items that we'll be releasing. Nothing's been confirmed yet, but it's likely we'll be getting much more merch when episode 8 releases. So let's see what merch we could get. Glitch has already produced tons of merch, but the best selling that they have available so far in their store is, well, the plushies. Digital Circus has plushies too, recently releasing a ton upon episode 2's release. So far for merch we only have plushies for Uzi, N, and V, and the newly released J. The three of them are very high quality and well made, but there are quite a few bootlegs in circulation that look a bit possessed. But what other plushies could Glitch add to the merchants lineup? Well, for starters, we could get a doll plushie. She is dead, yes, however, she is a pretty popular character in the fanbase, all things considered, and has a lot more screen time than Jay does, and she somehow got one. And thanks to these mock-ups, we can get an idea of what these plushies will look like. As well, a Khan plush would also be cool since it seems that he's going to be playing a big part in the finale. And last but not least, a Thad plushie seems very likely as well. Again, him and Khan will have a major role in the finale. People also want a Sim plushie, which we realistically should have gotten during episode 5. And I can see that too, honestly. Some also believe we might also get a Nori and Yeva plush, but that seems unlikely since Yeva is presumed dead, and besides, Nori's in a squid core form, but a squid core form plushie would be cute. In terms of plushes, episode 8 would coincide with the introduction of the Thad, Lizzie, Khan, and Doll plushies, and maybe Sin. Similar to how Digital Circus released a ton of plushies all at once, and considering it might be until November till we see episode 8, it's not that far of a stretch. Now what other merch could episode 8 feature? Well, that's none other than the acrylic stand. So far we have an Uzi, V, and the last one is yet to be released and is currently blacked out at the time of writing. However, many speculate that this is actually N, and I think so too, honestly, since these acrylic stands appear to show a sacrifice for each drone. As I said in a previous theory, N is likely going to sacrifice himself to save Uzi and stop the Solver, with it being the final episode according to Glitch. He will not survive this episode. It's also very possible we may even get more acrylic stands outside of the Heavenly Battle set, but only time will tell. Also, we could be getting more hanging keychains. So far we have one for Uzi, N, J, and V, and if they do give us more keychains, it will likely be the 4 characters mentioned earlier because of their crucial role they play in the finale of the series. And yes, we may even get more pins. So far we have a pin for N, Uzi, V, and Lizzie for some reason, and Doll. The latter we don't have plushies yet for, as I said earlier, that we'll probably be getting them in due time. Khan and Thad pins seem to be the most realistic to add since we already have a Doll and a Lizzie pin. In terms of posters, we only have 2 official ones at the time of writing. The first is the official cover art for the entire series. As well, it came from Copper 9 poster. I think that we will definitely deserve one last poster, and that one is for the finale depicting the final battle. Oh boy, let's talk about the new Animates figures. We could potentially get one for episode 8. So far, we already have figures for Doll, N, Uzi, V, Tessa, Prom N, Prom Uzi, and Solver Uzi. And as I mentioned earlier, Khan, Thad, and Lizzie would also be great candidates for Animates figures. I'm honestly quite surprised we have no Sin merch. Oh yeah, and maybe Glitch will sell a mason jar to go along with the merch. Yeah, I'm talking to you, the guy who probably bought nothing short of all the Merjones plushies and is now sleeping in a bed full of them. I mean, it could always be worse. You could be planning on drowning them like Drone Throne. Oh wait, that's me. Finally, let's talk about the apparel, since commonly seems to get the most neglected by most merch buyers. First, let's discuss the apparel we already do have for Murder Drones. Well, we have an N hoodie, an Uzi battery acid jacket just like the one she wears throughout the entire show, a V t-shirt, an N and Uzi iconic duo t-shirt, a Murder Drones beanie, and last but not least, we have an N pilot cap. Now, what other apparel could we possibly get? Well, I think we should get some more shirt designs of the Solver, which would be cool since she is getting pretty popular in the fandom since episode 7 released. Some dub her as Sinessa, but she'll probably be dubbed as the Solver in the listing if we do get her. We could also get other designs of Lizzie or Jay, but for apparel they can really do anything they want to. It's more than likely that they won't add anything new in that category anyways, since they usually favor the plushie and figurines, which I can only assume is because they sell better. As for the prices, they should remain the same. Plushies and Animates at $29.99 and the other categories should remain. Now, most of this was just my speculation on what we could potentially get with the finale of the show. It's not me confirming anything, so let me get that out of the way right now. Also, it's a possibility for the merch to just get leaked, just like when the J plushie was leaked back in March. I still don't know how that even happened, but if something similar happens, I won't be shocked. As for when the new merch would actually release, probably the same day as episode 8's release, which has yet to be given an actual release date, but I estimate around the fall with some sort of teaser or news coming out in the summertime. I doubt we'll be going into next year without any sign of episode 8. At worst, we'll hear about it during Glitch X 2024, which is in November. Well, let me know down in the comments what merch you hope will release alongside the finale of Murder Drones. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and clicking the video here.